Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my subscribers on YouTube, my peeps on Facebook, everybody at RetroWareTV.com, and everybody at House of Nerdum. It is the DOUG here for his video game review of Soul Edge, also known as Soul Blade. Soul Edge came out, this shows you how old this is. Soul Edge came out on the PlayStation back in January of 1997 here in North America. May of 97 for my peeps in Europe, and if you live in Japan, it came out December 20th. 1996. It was released in the arcade in 95 and 1996 respectively. Now, pretty much if you need to know what Soul Edge is, Soul Edge is the second 3D fighting game to feature characters that fight with weapons. Of course, the first one being Battle Arena Toshinda, although putting weapons in fighters was not a new concept. Samurai Showdown is a notable example of a 2D fighter with weapons. Apart from the benefits of the new 3D look, giving the characters weapons allows for greater diversity between them. Which is true. Time for the best opening in video game history. Like I said, best opening in video game history. Now, turn that down a bit again. You gotta hear me talk now, folks. Anyway, Soul Edge was created prior to the introduction of the so-called 8-way run, which allows players to move the character in a complete range. So yay for that. Now, by the way, if you hear any meowing, that would be my mom's cat. Anyway, pretty much Soul Edge is a sword fighting game, enough said. Now, of course, the plot of it, like you just saw in the opening, is to get the Sword of Heals and the Ultimate Sword, also known as the Sword of Salvation, Soul Edge, which, as we know, is not. Now, there are some differences between the arcade and the PlayStation. The PlayStation version featured new costumes for each character, also new modes such as the Survivor, Team Battle, Time Attack, and Training modes as well. There was also a new RPG style mode called Edge Master, which is still around in the Soul Calibur games to this day, as of course the opening CGI as well. So yeah, yay for that. Of course, this game would also feature two different type of endings, which was not brought back to Soul Calibur 3. There are many other differences as well, and of course the soundtrack is awesome. Now, back when it originally came out, it got great reviews. 5s out of 5s or 4s out of 5s. Pretty much a lot of A's and B's if you need to be more specific. It also won a lot of awards as well. It was a part of the greatest hits for PlayStation. I was saying a lot of people's top fighting game or top PlayStation 1 game as well. But does it still hold up though back since it's now 2014? Well, we're going to find out. Of course, as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of Weapon Master mode, but I'm not going to show that part off. Pretty much if you need to know what Weapon Master mode is, it's pretty much you go through the weapons to get each one. Practice is practice, survival, self-explanatory, counter trial attack, arcade mode as well, again, self-explanatory. But I want to show a team battle on this one, because that's what I want to do. Now, of course, I'm going to use my 5 favorite characters, with Shaggy, Siegfried. Hold on, they messed up. There we go. I want to select, of course, the weapons, and we're going to show off every character's weapon. I forgot to do that like an idiot. As you can see, there is a theme to this. Of course, he'd be replaced, unfortunately, in the next one, Lee Long. He'd be replaced. Of course, you got to pick the pirate because he's got Soul Edge. And certainly, last but not least, The Rock. And no, I do not mean as in The Rock. The first person we take on is Wang. You know, I'm probably mispronouncing that name badly. Now, of course, triangle is your high slash, square is your mid, X is block, and circle is your kick. Now, of course, you can make the top shoulder buttons, you know, your other attacks as well, like I did. You hit him with that, that is not a special, that's just a normal move. He's RGB. That's Mitsuragi versus Mitsuragi. You see what I did there? That is my super special. Lets me, Oh damn, this is unusual. When I was testing this earlier, I was losing, but now I'm winning. Go figure. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty much, you actually gotta, you know, be smart with the weapon selections as well. Ow. Good job. This is unusual. I usually don't do this good. Let's go for perfection. Ring out. Oh damn. I wanted to show off my other characters, the game. What the fuck? Anyway, well that's team battle mode. I'll show off survival for a bit, because I don't think I've ever showed of the survival modes. Because we're going to use Lee Long. Now, Soul Edge, also known as Soul Calibur to many people today, is one of the few fighting games still out. Of course, you got this, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, and apparently now Kill Instinct made a comeback. You know, back when this came out, I played it religiously as a kid, and I still play it to this day. Actually, I actually bought this one because my original copy did not work. So yeah, Soul Edge, great soundtrack, controls work beautifully, the game is still solid, and the graphics, it may be 2014, but they still hold up pretty damn good, including that CGI opening, which is pretty damn good. So at the end of the day, Soul Edge, also known as Soul Blade, gets a 5 out of 5, children. That is right, this is one of those rare games that I say, pick it up immediately. Chris, let me know what you think about the Soul Edge series. Do you like it or do you hate it? DDT, that's Jake the Snake Roberts, baby. So let's continue until we either lose or until the webcam decides to act retarded. DDT! Pin that man! Long versus Shirmini. I can't pronounce her name. Watch out! Watch out! Ow, my hip. Holy crap, I knocked her out of the ring. She did. Like I said, my mom's cat is insane. Oh, rude awakening, bitch. Ah, I finally lost, but I got 5 wins. So anyway, hey, I gave the game a 5 out of 5, got 5 wins. Until next time, this is the DOUG signing off saying have a good day, enjoy your Wednesday, and I will see you next time, folks. Woo!